Alright, so here we have the perimeter of a rectangle is 70 meters. If the width is 7 meters longer than the length, find the dimensions of the rectangle. We have two variables to work with, so to name them, I think the width and the length seem to make the most sense. I don't think I really need to describe them much more than that, just L and W is what I'm going to use. But I need to have two different equations. I know the perimeter of the rectangle is 70 meters, and if you think about a rectangle, the perimeter is the distance around the outside. Let's say this is the length, width, and width. So the perimeter would be twice the length plus twice the width when we add up all the things. The L plus W plus L plus W, combine them, we get 2L plus 2W. So that's the formula I'm going to use. But you'll notice we have a specific value to put in for P. L and W are actually the variables we're using in our problem. So I'm just going to go ahead and say 70 equals 2L plus 2W. That's my first equation. For my second equation, this says the width is, 7 meters longer than the length. Well, 7 meters longer than the length. Should be L there. So the width is 7 meters longer than the length. That gives me my second equation. You want to make sure you don't mix up your width and your lengths when you're dealing with these. So, yeah. So this, to solve this, it looks like the substitution method again is going to be the most useful. So I'm going to plug in that value in place of the W here. So I get 70 equals 2L plus 2 times W. Except instead of W, I'm going to write 7 plus L. Alright, solving this equation, I get 70 equals 2L plus, distribute my 2 through here, I get 14 plus 2L. Now I can combine like terms. The 2L plus the 2L gives me 4L. So I have 70 equals 4L plus 14. Subtracting 14 from both sides gives me 56 equals 4L. And dividing both sides by 4 gives me 16. That's not 16. That is 14. Alright, so we have L equals 14 to find the width. I'm going to use this formula up here. So the width is 7 plus 14, which is 21. So the length is 14, what are our units here? Meters. And the width is 21 meters. Let me just look through this and make sure everything works out. The perimeter here would end up being twice the length, that's 28, plus twice the width, that's 42. 28 plus 42 is 70, so that one checks out. And then also the width, so this is the first equation. For the second equation, I need the width, which is 21, to be equal to 14 plus 7, and that one's true as well.